I wanted to make a video and welcome a new member into my little family, but also our collective internet family. This is Bonnie. Hi. There's a heat wave in Los Angeles right now and she just went for a big walk, so this is a tired pup. But this is Bonnie. She's about a year old. She's some kind of Chihuahua mix, and she's not my puppy. She's Keith's, but she is just the little love of my current life. So Keith, my roommate, who I also have a podcast called Adventures in Roommating With, has been talking about wanting to get a pet for a while. He'd never had a dog before, and I follow pretty much every rescue and shelter Instagram account in Los Angeles. So over the past few months, we've kind of been going back and forth and sending different photos of dogs that possibly he could adopt. There were a few that he was really interested in and they fell through, but he kept describing this, just seeing a little pet with like a patch of white. And so that's kind of what I had in my mind. And I saw a photo of Bonnie on this account and instantly sent it to him. And I didn't even wait until he saw the photo before I got up to go meet him. And he was walking out of his room at the same time. We met kind of in the hallway. And he was like, "Do you want to go look at her?" So we went and looked at her, and I mean, fell in love with her instantly. They brought her in, and she not only like ran up to Keith and I and like jumped on the couch next to us, she rolled over with her little belly in the air, and she was just so sweet and so excited. And the place actually had people that would come in, like volunteer their time to just like hang out with the animals and cuddle with them. And one of the cuddlers came in while she was there and immediately went off about how great Bonnie is, how she's his favorite. And there were comments on the Instagram post from other people that were donating their time, just saying how sweet she is, how she's their favorite, how every time they go to leave, she follows them, and it's clear that she just wants to go home with someone. And then all of a sudden, we were walking out with a dog. For me, it's been bittersweet because it definitely makes me think of Margot and miss being Margot's mom. But having her in the house just makes my little heart feel so much better than it's been feeling. It's been a learning experience in a really good way for me because I'm so used to being the roommate that comes in with the pet and kind of has their eye in every area, just making sure that everything is okay and good. And it's just something that I got used to over the years. And that kind of turning that off or toning that down has been interesting because there are moments where something's happening and I almost instinctively want to like jump in and do something, but I have to remind myself like no, this is for Keith to figure out. This is their language that they're figuring out together. And so it's bittersweet to watch it, but also to be on the other side of it, and to know how amazing of an experience it is to have a pet, and what that does for you. I mean, I grew up in so many ways with Margot, and to watch Keith kind of be at the beginning of that is really cool. To be around her because she's so goddamn sweet. My goal really this year after Margot passed was to go and visit friends and be around pets and kids and just like kind of not have my mind on it. I sort of wanted to go into my default, like this is how I'm going to mourn this. Let me plot out how I'm going to like set up the conditions so that I can heal from this in the way I think I need to. And the universe really was like, bitch, sit down because this is one of the biggest losses for you and you're gonna have to face this in a different way. And I'm still facing it. I'm still mourning her. I miss her. I have Margot's bed in my room and she's been sleeping in that. And to see her in this space that I'm so used to seeing, my little pup, I didn't know what it was going to be like to have a different little personality here. But the minute that she came out and she was so sweet, it was just instant. Like I loved her.
Are you a killer? What you gonna do? You just gonna give a kiss? Look at you.
Oh, the trot.
Hi. Hey, little baby. Oh my God.
Eat his whole face. Bite his face off.
No, we nice.
Get right under that skin. Swoop it off.
I want. That's okay.
I think she was upset.
Jealous?
Yeah, there was another woman in Daddy's life before you.
Bonnie. Bonnie Roo.
She looks like a puppy-sized wolf, and I'm just obsessed. It's so funny because I've always thought, oh, I love Shih Tzus, I'll always have Shih Tzus, but Bonnie is making a case for Chihuahuas, and if I were fostering her, I would fail. Margot was, I mean, she was a tough act to follow. She took up a lot of space in my heart, but this has been not taking anything away from her, but definitely rearranging the room a little bit so it's a little bit easier to breathe. I think it's important to show the process and to show that in the midst of grieving or losing, you know, if so many of you sent me messages saying, you're at that point where you're going to have to put down a pet, or you've experienced that recently, or you're thinking about getting another pet, you just don't know what to do, what it's going to feel like, what it's going to look like. You know, you don't stop grieving, you don't stop loving, but there are other little loves to be had. Say bye, Bonnie. Bye. I'm editing this video right now, and look who decided to hang out.